Hi, my name is Jay, and in this video, I'm going to give you 15 super important tips that will help you to get a higher score in IELTS reading much faster. Now, there's a lot of terrible advice out there on YouTube, so I suggest that you stick with E2 for your IELTS prep from beginning to end. We've helped over 1.5 million students just like you get the scores they need with trustworthy quality materials. So click that subscribe button for more great videos. All right, let's look at the first IELTS reading tip. The first tip is to understand the 11 different question types. This tip is probably the most fundamental, and that is to understand the 11 different IELTS reading question types well before your test. So if you're new to IELTS, then this is your first task. Whether you're taking the computer-delivered test or the paper-based test, you need to understand how these various questions will look on the screen or on the paper, how they're laid out, their format. The last thing you want to do on test day is spend precious time trying to figure out how to actually answer the question, because some of them are bamboozling. Take, for example, the paper-based match features question type. Imagine you'd never seen this question before and it's test day. You would spend a lot of time figuring out how to answer this question rather than actually reading to find the answers. Again, become familiar with each and every question type prior to test day, so your attention and energy is spent on understanding the meaning of the words, not the question format itself. Have you signed up to E2 Test Prep yet? You should. It's a website that prepares people for IELTS. On the E2 website, you'll find video lessons that take you through all 11 reading question types and give you amazing tips on how to find the right answers. You can sign up to E2 by going to www.e2testprep.com or clicking the link in the description below. We've helped over 1.5 million people pass their English exams. Tip number 2 is that the questions follow the same order as the text, except for one of them. It's really important and kind of reassuring to understand that the questions follow the same order as the paragraphs. That is, the answer to question 1 will be located towards the top of the text, and the answer to question 2 will be located just below that in the text, and so on. Here's what I mean. Take these sentence completion questions, for example. Notice how the questions follow the order of the text. Also be mindful that some paragraphs won't contain any